Welcome back to the Golfbidder YouTube channel with your hosts. We're a couple of golfers, and today we're going to be discussing which is the best TaylorMade 3-wood over the last however many years. Russ is going to tell you how many years this is, because it is pretty incredible, but we're just going to be looking at the distance, dispersion and forgiveness, also looking at the price points, because some of these, the value is just absolutely incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, it's insane. And we're actually going back 24 years of 3-woods made by TaylorMade. All these 3-woods that we're going to be trying today, or I'm going to be trying today, are all stiff flex. They're all 15 degrees. So we're keeping it pretty fair. However, this is me hitting the ball, not you. So it's not to say what works for me and my golf swing might work for you, might not work for you. So we are also using range balls, so we can only go with the numbers that pop up on the screen after I hit the shots. So don't be too harsh on us.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Here we go.
So Russ, you're starting off there with the V Steel.
Yeah, we're going to start oldest first, age before beauty. V Steel is up. Steel shaft in this. I don't know if I've ever hit a steel shaft 3-wood.
I think what we're going to do is after Russ hits them, I'm going to tell him the exact price of each of these, and I'm going to see his reaction to the price of them. So
yeah, good idea. I actually don't know them.
So you're going to hit one off the deck and then one off a low tee.
Yep.
We'll have a little chat about how you felt about hitting it, and then I'll tell you the price. Lovely.
Oh!
Is that going in the bag?
232-yard carry, 250 total. That's pretty damn good, that.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you the price of this right now at Golfbidder. You can get this 3-wood for $24.99.
Sold. Do you know what? It actually felt really, really nice.
Yeah.
Like it was nice and fast off the face. Considering how much the sort of materials in the club head has changed over the last 5 years, let alone 24 years, that was actually pretty good. So it really does tell you straight off the bat, doesn't matter how old the golf club is, it is down to you hitting it, because that was as good as I've hit my recent 3-wood.
Is a beginner going to struggle with this though?
The steel shaft will kind of give it a bit of an extra stiffer feeling. Okay. If you are really interested in getting one of these in the bag, I don't think you'll be disappointed. You just got to get over the fact that it's got a steel shaft in it. Right. If you liked how I hit that, it might work for you just the same. But I'm buying this one.
Yeah, that one's not for sale because we're just taking it.
Okay, next up we have the R15 TaylorMade. My dad actually had a set of the R11s, and he might still have a set of the R11s in the bag because he doesn't really change that much. Now the R15 came out in 2015. I'm excited to check it out, and then obviously be amazed at probably what the price this one is. I really feel like technology, it sounds like it's changed, but when you actually get down to hitting it, you notice that there's not actually that much difference. Definitely came off a bit spinny off the tee, but hasn't gone as far as the V Steel off the tee. So are we noticing much of a difference already? I don't think so. Come in Price Master.
The Price Master is back.
Tell me.
So I'm going to tell you that this at Golfbidder right now is starting at $69.99.
Bargain. Bargain, that goes in the bargain bucket.
It does go in the bargain bucket.
Golfbidder bargain bucket, R15.
Nearly 3 times the price as the V Steel.
Look, I mean, we're talking about, we've gone from 24 years ago, 2001, to 2015, and we're talking about 40 quid. We have the M1 here. What year is this one? I'm going to say 2015.
Yeah.
Bosh! Little thin off the face there. Hand off the club, but right out of the middle. Okay, ball speed's a little down. I caught that a tiny bit heavy, so that is why that is going to be the case. However, I didn't quite catch it good, but we're noticing a bit of a impact on generational clubs. 255 yards total, so this is actually the longest hitted club so far, or longest hit club so far, sorry. Carry of 233, ball speed was down 143, so even though the ball speed's gone down, the distance has gone up. Okay. Which actually tells me, I think I like that way, because it kind of tells me a bit more about how materials change, how the equipment changes.
So you like the forgiveness of it.
Forgiveness of the club, like I've mishit that a bit and it's still gone distance, still gone straight.
If you were to compare it to the last one you just hit, obviously coming out the same year, what would you say?
I would say off of the deck, I think I prefer the R15.
Okay.
Off of the T for forgiveness, that's got to be up there.
Okay. So price point.
Price point coming in.
Starting from $64.99.
Wow, it's not. Has it gone down?
Yeah. £5 cheaper.
I don't really know what to call it. 'Cause if the last one was bargain bucket, I don't know what that is.
Extra large.
Bargain banquet. Yeah, amazing. I'm having fun doing this.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, really good. Right, we're going to move on.
So good to see.
We are moving on to the M2. Now, I actually haven't hit this before either. A lot of these I haven't hit. I reckon M2 year, we've got to be talking 2016.
Yep.
Year after, I think we're going to start seeing a trend. Right.
Lovely.
That was a nice hit, that one. Already noticed a little bit of a difference with the face, sorry, with the club head of the M2. It's a little bit bigger than the M1, which for me, it also sits a little bit of a draw bias. That was pretty nice, to be fair. Really enjoyed hitting that one. Whether it'd be as consistent for me with forgiveness, I'm unsure, because I've hit 2 really good shots there, but on distance. 270, that is a pretty good knock there.
Okay, so price-wise, starting at Golfbidder at $73.99.
Wow, so it's only gone up a tenner.
Yep.
We're talking about real good value for clubs here, aren't we?
Yeah.
They're performing.
Performing.
They're performing just as good as the ones I have in the bag, and that is unbelievable for...
Yeah, what is yours currently go?
I've actually got a TaylorMade in the bag. The QI10 in there, and to be honest, that's probably as good as I've hit mine.
Theoretically, how TaylorMade's visioned, obviously, for designing them was for them to improve on distance and forgiveness and speed and everything else as the years went on. But realistically, is it going to? Probably not, just because every person swings it different.
Every golfer out there is all, they're totally different. Some things will work for some people. Some people will just look at what is shiny in you and want that.
Yeah.
Doesn't typically work for you. But this is giving you, like the videos that we put together for Golfbidder are giving you a real insight to, there are so many golf clubs out there.
Yep.
Equipment is really important, but also you don't want to feel like you're having to break the bank. Okay, so we are moving on to the M3 right now. We've got the weight sitting at a draw bias, which is okay. I don't mind that. The head is very small. I do like a small 3-wood head. The year, oh, I forgot the year. Got to be 2017. 2016? 2018? Oh, 2016 to 2018. Yeah. TaylorMade must have had a bit of time off, just chilling for a bit, because the M2 was so good they didn't need to bring another one out. See, that feels like it was yesterday, but it was actually quite a long time ago. It actually went a lot shorter than the rest. So, I actually didn't hit that badly, and it carried 217 yards and went 236 total. That's quite a difference, because I didn't really miss that at all. However, what I will say is they were very similar. So like dispersion, I'll be able to control that a bit more. Forgiveness, again, I've hit them really well. So yeah, we've gone down a bit with the distance, interesting enough, but that's not to say that on a consistency basis, this might work better. So come on in, price.
$98.99.
Okay, don't mind it.
Still obviously not, still great value for money. Also, we do have to think about that it is based on the conditions that the 3-woods are as well, aren't they? So,
of course.
Even though some might be starting at like 74 for other ones, this is 98, it might be just look a little bit more shiny and new, etc, etc. But in terms of comparing it to the last one you hit, £20 more expensive, what would you say?
I'm having that one.
You're having that one.
Defo. Next up, we have the M4. Bigger, slightly bigger head on this, which is just going to give you a bit more of that oomph when you hit the golf shot. Yeah, we're nearly at 150 ball speed again. Carries sitting at 233, total 263. It's interesting, I can instantly feel it off the face. And this is what I do like about miss-hitting shots. I don't like always having to put up the best shots out there. I've hit this a little bit out the heel, it's gone a little bit lower. Ball speed has gone higher, considering I mishit it as well. For me, how I've hit that ball flight there, it doesn't miss a single fairway I play. So that just tells me on a forgiveness, consistency level, I've mishit that there and I'm absolutely fine. To be fair, the one off the tee and one off the deck, the dispersion is probably pretty close too. Talking about 8 yards less. I've mishit it a tiny bit, so it would have spun a little bit more. But I like it. It's got to be over 100 now then.
88.99.
We've gone down. That's in my basket. I can't believe we've gone down.
Yeah.
Wow. So we're back to under £90. I tell you what, that's brilliant, that.
Yeah?
Yeah, fantastic. I wasn't expecting to go down on that price there. Good luck getting this one, guys, because I've got it.
Good luck getting any 3-wood by the sound of things, because Ross is putting them all in his basket.
They're all going in my basket, apart from the M3. I'm not a fan of that one, but wow, we went down. Amazing. Right, we have the M5. Now, I can't remember, but I feel like I might have owned one of these in my time for a very short period of time when I was testing out golf clubs, trying to see what would work for me. It was either the M5 or it was the M6. And I've got a feeling it could have been this. So this will be interesting to see how I get on with this one. Again, we've gone back to that smaller head. So going on past with the M3, I'm expecting the ball speed not to be as high. I'm expecting the distance to be a little bit lower, or less even. So let's hit them and find out.
What year do you reckon?
The year, I feel like we've got to be looking at 2019, because I think I remember that is when I made a little switch. Like that. Like that. On a consistency level, those two shots there felt the same. Like off the tee, there's not as much behind the club head there. 228 carry, spins a bit up, which from a smaller club head, I'd kind of expect. Do you know what? The numbers are literally as I would have expected coming from myself hitting that. Next thing you're going to tell me is we're going down in price. And if we're going down in price, I will literally buy it right now.
No. 92.99.
Oh, we've only gone up £4.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable. So far, we haven't even gone above 100 quid yet.
I know.
You could get a bag of 3-woods for less than like 500 quid so far.
Yeah, but I don't know why you'd want a full bag of 3-woods. What are you going to do with that? Bag,
Just want a bag of 3-woods. That's,
yeah.
Do you know what? For the condition of this golf club as well, that is actually unbelievable.
Yep.
And on a consistency, forgiveness level, that is freaky good.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Freaky good.
Freaky good. That's in my basket.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, people. Right, M6 now. We've gone back on the previous one, so we've now moved back to that bigger head. So I reckon the M6 came out exactly the same year as the M5, 2019, because I remember trying this out alongside the M5. It was a decision I had to make, but the reason I didn't go for the M6 was what I said earlier on in this video, with how distance control was a big thing for me, and having that bit of extra backing in the 3-wood, I was just struggling a little bit to control the distances consistently enough. So let's see if what I'm saying is actually true. That's gone miles, that has. Longest so far, 271. Ball speed isn't the highest so far, it's 151. Carry 247. It's run a long way. I've kind of hit a real high draw there, so understandably, that's the longest ball we've hit so far. I mean, I couldn't have hit that. Look at that, more out the middle. See if we can shine the light on how out the middle that club was. Exactly what I said, and part of the reason why I didn't ever put one of these in the bag, just because I can hit that out the middle, goes 271, but I can also hit it where it would go 250, and for me that's too up and down to be consistent enough. So that's gone miles.
Exactly the same. Oh my gosh.
2-yard carry more and exactly the same distance. So clearly distance is consistent with this. I've nearly hit it on top of the other ball as well. So amazing. Not much else I can say apart from you're going to tell me this is under 100 quid and I'm going to go and buy it straight away, straight in my basket.
No, how much do you actually think it is?
Considering the condition of the golf club, I reckon it's got to be flirting with 100 quid.
98.99.
Okay, 98.99. Now that's flirting with 100 quid. We've got to get there at some point, surely. that's phenomenal, that is. I mean, I've hit 2 great golf shots there. The backing of this golf club, like I say, is definitely there to help you. Even if it's not me hitting it, you've got to give this one a go, because they're probably 2 of the best strikes I've hit so far with the 3-woods, and I've been rewarded with the distance.
Probably the best strikes you've hit all year with a 3-wood.
Wow. Who brought her along? Anyway, awesome. That's going in my basket. Very last 3-wood we are trying for you in this video. It is the SIM Max. Now, I feel like I've done a video previous to this on the Golfbidder YouTube channel where I really enjoy hitting the SIM drivers. So this one's going to be interesting for me to see what the 3-wood is like. The SIM Max, the head again, a bit more backing on this, a little bigger, will help with forgiveness, consistency. This has got to be what, 2020 vision? 2020, right. 2020 golf club, so we're talking about 24 years on. Sorry if it's felt like I've been doing this video for 24 years, but we've moved 24 years on from the V STEEL to the SIM Max. Let's see if it actually makes a difference. Definitely didn't go as far as the M6 we've just battered, and 256 is still quite a whack. Oh, we've got some height on that one. 275, that is the longest hit of the day. Ball speed's up to 154. Got to end on a good one. That couldn't be more out the centre. Longest carry of the day, longest total of the day. On a performance level though, talking about 24-year-old 3-wood, the V STEEL, comparing it to the SIM Max right now.
How much do you reckon?
Oh, right, we have to go over £100 for this one, but I still reckon it's probably under 125 quid.
109.99.
Unbelievable. What is going on?
Do you know what I actually cannot believe? When you look at, like, when someone puts up an ad, a brand new company puts up an ad for a 3-wood, you're looking at what?
I have just seen that a company has released a 3-wood now.
Yeah.
That is nearly £600.
Wow.
If we're talking about this is 4 and a bit years old, £109.99 for that performance. Why are you buying new equipment? Like, seriously, like, have a think about this. Get down to Golfbidder and see what they've got, because you honestly will be shocked. Like that, going through the prices of those clubs there, that has totally shocked me. And now I've got a brand new pre-owned bag of 3-woods.
So you're going to have to fight Russ for them, basically. But...
Good luck. For you guys, I really enjoyed doing that video.
Yeah.
Talking about my personal favourite with those 9 3-woods that I just tried, M4 by a mile is the outrunner. For price, consistency, feel, forgiveness. I mean, it was super. Like, I loved hitting that 3-wood.
I think in terms of distance, though, for you as well, the M6 was like, for the two
M6.
that went the exact same distance.
Yeah,
was
like on a consistency level. I mean, obviously the SIM Max has gone the longest, but off the deck it went 12 yards shorter than off the tee. So even though that's not a bad thing, like that's quite a good little sort of marker there for deck and tee to know distances. But on a consistency level, M6 absolutely crushed it.
If a beginner was watching this now, what would be your recommendation to them?
Give a few of them a try.
Okay.
Give them a trial. Golfbidder, we've gone over this. They do a trial run period. Definitely
in terms of price, forgiveness.
Definitely get in there and try that R15.
Yep.
Because there was no real difference to back then to now.
Yep.
And M4 absolutely. M5 and M6, give them a try as well.
Yep.
To be honest, they're not even that far off. Like all of them are pretty close, and that's me hitting them. Not to say they're not going to be worlds apart for you hitting them, but that's why I just give them a try. Like,
which 3-wood shocked you the most?
M4. M4 3-wood shocked me the most.
How do you feel about a 20-year-old V STEEL? Like,
Loved
in someone's brain, they're probably thinking absolutely no way. But
I mean, we're looking at that's the smallest head 3-wood that we tried out there. Obviously, being 24 years old. Equipment manufacturing didn't develop back then as it has now, and the difference is minimal. Minimal. There's so much chat about how impressive equipment is now, all the changes, all the new materials they brought in. Well, I've just hit a 24-year-old 3-wood that's gone exactly the same as most of the 3-woods I've tried that are 15 to 20 years older.
Any of these 3-woods you think is severely underrated to the price?
R15, cheap as chips.
Yep.
Performance up here.
Yep.
I think that's all I need to say. I mean, they're all awesome for the price. Any golf club under 100 quid now is unbelievable, and that's like under 50
quid. We're not lying
quid.
to you here. The figures are right there to tell you that what we're saying is exactly true.
Yeah. It's hard to
We're both surprised. Like, look at our faces. Like, Russ's
know.
reaction after me telling him the price of everyone he's hit was literally, you were speechless. So.
Yeah, it's hard to get across actually how impressive this really is. Like, I'm not joking. It's been absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please comment below on this video what 3-wood you have in your bag, and if you would consider putting any of these 3-woods in your bag after seeing this video.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of people are going to be surprised and are going, I want to try out that M6, I want to try out that M4. So yeah, just let us know, drop a comment below on which one has intrigued you and that you would consider putting in your bag after seeing those figures and listening to Russ chat through them all. But yeah, that's pretty much it from us. Please make sure you're subscribed, follow the Golfbidder channel across all the social platforms, you know, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, for more golf equipment related videos.
We're a couple of golfers. I am your host of this video, Russ. This is Beth, my co-host.
Lovely assistant.
And the price teller. We're out.
Thank you. Bye.